Hello. This is the Doctor Strange spoiler-tastic review. And before we get started, I guess it's time that I show you this awesome, fantastic trailer for Doctor Strange. Now, this is the official Doctor Strange trailer from Marvel Studios themselves. So, without much ado, here we go.
This modern hospital may seem worlds apart from the days of ancient sorcerers. But for psychiatrist Stephen Strange and his beautiful patient, this is where those worlds collide. And the nightmare begins.
We're here interviewing the founder of the LaFay method, a woman who in the last few days seems to have taken at least a part of New York City by storm, so to speak. Here to tell us more about it is the force behind the LaFay method, Morgan Le Fay. Miss Le Fay, can you tell us just what it is exactly that the method does?
Quite simply, it unlocks the hidden potential within you. It's a way of realizing your own powers and using them to get what you really want out of life.
There was an old man and pushed him over a railing in front of a car.
Nothing Stephen Strange learned in medical school could prepare him for an attack by an evil sorceress from the fourth dimension. A villainess who can only be stopped by an earthly master of the mystic arts.
Come in.
Thank you. You're telling me you're a sorcerer? I came here to try to help a patient of mine.
Come and take him into our domain.
Now it's up to Stephen Strange to take the place of the Earth's last sorcerer.
Have I become the sorcerer?
You should learn whose powers to respect.
Come along for a fantastic adventure into the fourth dimension with Doctor Strange.
Okay. I'm just fucking with you. Okay? Chill out. I was just fucking with you. That was not actually the trailer. As you can probably tell. No, the trailer is coming up. I promise. This is the real trailer. And once we get into it, we'll get into the spoiler-tastic review.
Doctor Strange, you think you know how the world works? What if I told you the reality you know is one of many?
This doesn't make any sense.
Not everything does. Not everything has to. Through the mystic arts, we harness energy and shape reality. We travel great distances in an instant.
How do I get from here to there?
How did you become a doctor?
Study and practice, years of it. There's a strength to him. But is he ready?
Be careful which paths you travel down, Strange. Stronger men than you have lost their way. I am death. And pain. You'll die protecting this world.
I can't do this.
There is no other way.
I've spent so many years peering through time, looking for you.
What's this, my mantra?
It's the Wi-Fi password. We're not savages.
Okay then, so there was the real trailer. So without much ado, this is the spoiler-tastic review. So I'm going to be getting down into it. I'm going to be talking about spoilers. So if you listened earlier or later, depending on when this shit uploads, I had my non-spoiler review. So the spoiler review starts now. This film is pretty damn good. The first act moves relatively quickly. The second act is the longest, and the third act kind of wraps it up in a nice bow. The extra credit scenes are actually pretty good in this one. And if you're a fan of Doctor Strange, like I am, you know why everything had to be the way it was. So without much ado, I guess it's time to get down to the other spoilers. I guess the only real spoilers would be the differences between certain characters. For one thing, Mordo. I just showed a picture of Mordo from the old Fox Kids Spider-Man cartoon where Doctor Strange had a crossover. Mordo is in the comics, he's jealous of Doctor Strange because Doctor Strange winds up becoming the successor to the Ancient One and not Mordo in the comics. In this one, he's like, Mordo is incapable of seeing, has a very rigid worldview that basically he comes to the conclusion that sorcerers are bending reality too much and therefore there can only be one. So apparently, I'm thinking in the next Doctor Strange film, you're probably going to have Mordo absorbing the abilities of enough sorcerers to become powerful enough to go up against Doctor Strange. It's probably going to be pretty good. They might even bring in Satanish, who is in the comics basically Dormammu is the underling to Satanish. Satanish is the Marvel version of the devil himself. So yeah, Lucifer, hence his name, Satanish. There he is right there, Mordo, Satanish. Sorry, no, that's Dormammu. So yeah, and they also had a nice little end scene credit with talking about the next Thor movie where Thor and Loki come to New York. It's gonna be shenanigans. It's gonna be awesome. Benedict Cumberbatch made a pretty damn good Doctor Strange. I did not think he'd be able to pull it off, but he did, and it worked out. His accent, I was like, okay, in the beginning I was like, man, that accent's terrible. But by the end I was like, oh, this is pretty good. This is pretty good. His Wong character actually works out really well instead of being Doctor Strange's manservant like he is in the old comics. I like that. Here we have a picture of Fox Kids of the Fox Kids version of Wong about to get in that ass. And so basically, the film was awesome. I think it was better than it had any right to be. And with that being said, it's time to give you my verdict. I feel that the film succeeded where it had to succeed, and so this is a must-see. Like I said, I don't give grades or points to my reviews, but if I had to, I'd give it a B+. There you go.